Hello YouTube, Downtown Prepper here. And this will be a quick review on the Tapco 30-round magazine. Now this will not be a shooting review. I picked these up on Black Friday, and me and a few buddies split the shipping on about 30 of them, and I kept about 8 of them. When I got them in, this is a brand new one, I haven't even pulled it out of the package. When I got them in, let me do this for all the sticklers out there. First of all, weapon was on sale, cured, no magazine, put it back on safety free. Everybody. Okay, first of all, some magazines that came with the AKM. I'm not sure on the brand, but they have a USA and a palm tree at the bottom, star up at the top, and carry no modification, clicks right in. Now, I got these Tapco magazines in. Slide it in. It's too tight. If I was to wedge this any harder, which I did the first time, you would see that there would be wear marks. It eventually would pop out like that, and then have to clip it out. There'd be wear marks along here and along here. Now, this might be just my specific AKM. Could be that it's post-band. Could be that these magazines are just built a little wide, because the tolerances on these, it might be, another theory, maybe it could be that as the AKs got further away from the original Russian platform, the tolerances got looser, so they made these wider. That's why there's a lot of wiggle room in some of them. Apparently this one has none. So I noticed the wear marks are right here. If you could tell, let me see here. This is the first one I tried out, and it took quite a bit off. At first I thought it was catching back here, so I sanded some of that off. Then I noticed it was wear marks here, so I just took very lightly. This is 220, very fine sandpaper. And I simply laid it down on my shop table. And started very lightly, just a little bit at a time. This is mostly what the video is for, is when you're doing this, and I'm going to do it to this magazine. Basically, I notice the wear marks are here. I'm going to get, so that the 2 points touch, start taking off a little bit at a time. Go to the back side. Nice even wear. You can tell. I'm taking off just a little bit off the top. See with the discoloration in the plastic. Oh, let's see if that was enough. Not quite. Ah, we got it down. There we go. So we'll keep going. A little bit more there. A little bit more there. Let's try this out. Not quite. See that it's still wearing. A little bit at the top. The wear marks will tell you where to file. And it's telling me to file right here. So I file off those wear marks. Let's give this a bad boy another try. Do the back side, another side. Oh. And there it was. See that, folks? Taking off just a little bit at a time, and this thing did not fit at all starting off. Now, listen for that click. No wiggle room. Fits perfectly. 30 rounds. Bolt clears. Obviously it wasn't loaded. Check it a second time. Finger always off the trigger. Alright. So there you go, folks. Basically, when you're doing these modifications, you want to make sure you just take a little bit off at a time. Watch those things, it'll pinch you. I mean, you can tell that was very little sanding. I mean, took off just a little bit. Sanding will go a long way. Make sure you start off with very fine sandpaper, especially on these plastic magazines. So again, this is an Egyptian AKM in 7.62 by 39. In case anybody else is having trouble with these, so just put this little video up. Maybe this could help you out. Maybe it can't. Just remember to file a little bit at a time, or sand a little bit at a time. Don't overdo it. And a big tip is when you're putting your magazine in and it's not fitting, you'll tell where it catches. And just take a little bit off there until those wear marks are sanded off. And that should mean that it's closer to being cleared. Alright, folks. There you go. Hope this helped you out. This has been Downtown Prepper. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.